Yo, what's going on, guys? Bringing you 155 kills on Hijacked. The gun I'm using is the Scorpion Evo, my usual pub stomping class, fast mag only, with a C4. Now today I'm going to be talking about tips and tricks for getting high kill games. This first tip is for Hijacked only, well, for the most part. That first rotation milk, like right in the middle of the map, you do not want to fuck with that for the most part. Unless you've got teammates watching where they're going to be coming from, just memorize the spawns. You should know where they're most likely to come from at the very beginning, unless they're smart. But you probably won't be getting high kill games against players with thumbs that actually know what they're doing. My second tip is to run with a team. Always. You don't want to try this solo, because unless you are God, it's not going to happen. And part of that running with a team thing is letting your whole team know that you're going for a high kill game and that you're going to be running lethals. The main thing with this is that they need to watch the other entrances into the hard point, and they need to let you milk, because you're not going to get constant streaks unless you're milking hard points. Also, unless you're a god. But all of these tips that I'm giving you are not 100%. You don't have to follow them 100%, but it's just the easiest way, in my opinion. Or the easiest way that I know. I'm obviously not great, because 150 kills is my best. But next tip, let your support runners get the VSAT. Now, if you're going for these games, most of the time, almost all the time actually, your team is going to be running UAV counter VSAT. Try not to run EMPs because it makes people leave, especially new players. But let your support players get the first VSAT. Let them milk the first hard point a couple times and watch their back, basically, because once you get that VSAT, getting your streaks is going to be so much easier. And it's easier to get streaks when you've got the UAV and the counter UAV giving you those kill assist points. Just makes things a little easier. And then you can start playing, play really slow for your first set of streaks till you get constant VSATs going. Then you can play however you feel comfortable, basically. And right there, I think, where I just died, I challenged somebody across the map while I was weak with a Scorpion. Don't do that. That was me thinking that these kids weren't actually going to shoot back. And they will. Everyone will. No matter how bad that player is, if you give them enough time, they're going to shoot and kill you. And the next tip adds on to that is try not to challenge more than one enemy at a time. Sometimes, if you're really feeling like you got brass balls, go for it. Sometimes you're going to get it, and the more times you try it, the more often you are to get it. But you just throw a C4 at them if there's two of them right next to each other. Or hip fire if you're close enough, but the C4 will generally always work. And that brings me on to the next tip, C4. You have to use every single underhanded technique you can to get the kill. It's the best way to do it, like throw C4, corner camp, pre-aim every corner, etc. When the players are really bad, you don't really have to pre-aim corners and whatever and pre-fire, but if you know they're coming, start shooting right before they walk around the corner. They won't even know what hit them. And they'll be dead as soon as they're fully around that corner. And there won't be any chance for them to kill you. And my final tip that I actually had written down. I'm actually doing this commentary right, I guess. I'm writing down a bunch of bullets to keep me on track. Use the best gun for your map and playstyle. Which is going to usually be different for everybody. But if you're playing on Hijacked and you're going to be milking hard points, which are all close range for the most part, you're going to want a Scorpion or an MSMC. I've probably never seen 150 plus kills on Hijacked with anything other than a Scorpion, so just try it. If you're not comfortable with the stock thing like counts, then just rock fast mag. It's what I personally feel is a little bit better, because my aim isn't nearly as good and I don't like strafing super fast. And that's really all the topics that I have so far. Just don't be stupid, play real smart, and it's really lobby dependent, honestly. Most of these tips, if you've got good enough gun skill, you don't really need to do anything that I mention on here. You could probably get it any way that you try if you've got the gun skill for it. And if you get trapped up like this, panic knife. I play on tactical, so it's not really all that easy for me. But that guy was right up in my face, and I did not have time to stop reloading and shoot. And I should have just tried to panic knife. Kind of difficult when you're on tactical, but it would have saved me my life that right there. And I'd have probably been on like a nuclear streak. I think that's where I died off the like 17 or 18 gun streak I had. But you're probably not going to get a nuclear if you're running lethals going for 100 plus kills. Mainly because you have to get so far up in their grill to like get your streaks and get the points that you need. But if you do end up getting like a nuclear, you're probably going to get a really high gun, like kill gameplay. And right here, like, I didn't challenge that because I knew there wasn't nearly enough time. Don't ever challenge that line of sight on this end of the map, if that's the end of the map you get, like, given, I guess, like, when you decide which spawns you're going to run. It's just, you'll never win, you'll let them know where you are, and you will most likely be outnumbered and outgunned. And yeah, that's really all the tips I have for this gameplay. There's probably only about a minute left on it. So, thanks for watching, peace out.